Okay, so here we are, started again. Things that I've seen lately, lots of blimps, guys, lots of blimps. They're coming in, they're going to be dropping a bunch of stuff, people. They're going to be dropping people. A few months back I saw this, I don't know if I posted it or not, I told my family about it. I saw this wall of ice. And I remembered after I had the dream, the next day, I stopped to figure out where I was at in the dream, and looking and deciding where in the dream, the direction I looked in, and which direction it was. So I can honestly tell you that in my dream I looked to my left, which was the north. I was living in Tampa at the time, and this was I guess I had the dream in April. Possibly March. It might have been March, or toward the end of the March. It was real close to April. But, in fact, it was March. It was like the last week of March, now that I think about it. But I looked to the left, and I saw this huge wall of slushy ice coming my way. And when I say huge, I mean hundreds of feet high. From what I saw, it was way, way, way off in the distance. And I saw it, and it was coming sort of slow, but it was coming like a tsunami wave. And I was like, oh no, it seems like one of the themes when I'm having a dream is like, oh no, it's happening. So I look over to my right. I was like, oh no, it's happening. And I look over to my right, and it's really stormy and drizzly, drizzly enough, not so stormy you can't be out in it, because I was standing there, but you could see the rain falling, and the clouds were real stormy and ugly looking. And but I looked on the ground, and what my thought was in the dream was that I told whoever was with me, I said, that's what they're doing. They're soaking I said, they're melting the polar caps, and they're soaking the ground. They're trying to make everything so heavy that it just caves in. And I had looked over to my right to see, and sure enough, it had rained so much that the water was starting to build up in the road, and in my dream I knew that there was a lot more rain to come. So that's that in short. I don't know how to do anything short. I ain't gonna lie about it. So not too long ago, I had a dream about it was the end times, and people were dispersed. They were like collected together in clans. And we were inside this building. We're sort of hiding inside this building, but all of a sudden there's this fog coming in, and all these people start coming out. Actually, let me back up a little bit. I went out with someone to look for some type of supplies so that we could eat or do something. I'm not quite sure. I don't remember. But then all of a sudden the fog started rolling in, and as the fog rolled in, all these people started coming out. And they were, I saw the fog rolling in. It's kind of, when the fog got there, I started headed back towards wherever it was I was coming from. And as the fog started rolling in, it started snowing, this slushy, icy stuff. And so I started heading back. I remember I didn't want the fog to get me, and I was uncomfortable about the ice touching me for some reason. I think, probably because I know about chemtrails. But I was in the dream, so whatever was going on in the dream, it was pretty important, and I didn't want this ice, this slushy ice, to touch me. But as I was going towards my shelter, all these people were venturing out into it, and they were starting to party and have all this fun and stuff. And I remember sliding a little bit on the ice and thinking, wow, that was fun. And all these people were going one way, and I was going the other way, and I was going the other way. And I didn't, for a second I thought, oh, that's fun, but no, I decided there's no way I'm going to stay and play in this, right? So I get back to where I'm going, and I was telling everybody what was going on, all these people that were inside, and then I looked out this window. We heard celebration going on outside, and I looked out of this window, and what I saw was all these people were on stage, and they were doing that cap and gown thing. They were all in cap and gowns, like they were graduating, and they were doing that where you put the talisman over the tassel over from one side over to the other to show that they had graduated, and that was that. So let me cut this off for a minute because my brother wants something again, um, and I will pick this up in a minute.